What's going on, guys? Back again, instant reaction. Arsenal Crystal Palace 2-2. That is the most jarring game of football man's ever watched, bruv. Like the most jarring game of football this season. Maybe even worse than the 3-0 the 3-0 losses that we've had early on in the season, bruv. When we lose, we lose. Yeah, it's done out. We've lost. Cool. That was like an Arsene Wenger type draw. You know, we set out with a clear game plan. We're playing our football. We're playing triangles. We know exactly what it is that we need to do. We're taking control of the game, and it feels like we're setting a pace. We're setting a fast pace for the game, but we can't maintain that pace. We're setting a pace we're setting levels that are above our actual level. Like, what's the point? It's jarring, but there were positives and negatives. I feel like this game was really the bench and the squad reminding Arteta that they're still alive. They're not dead. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he seems really reluctant to bring on Martinelli. When he brings on Martinelli, things happen straight away. Obviously, it looks like Lacazette could be going in January, and it's just another reminder that we can't go through this season with just Aubameyang. Aubameyang scored a great goal 8 minutes in, but we need more. We need another striker. Lokonga comes on, offers something different. You know, he did give away a goal, of course. He's kind of at fault for the equaliser. No, for their second goal, not even equaliser, for their second goal. He was at fault for that. But the whole bench is just reminding Arteta that they're there, they're alive, they're here, they need to be used. Do you know what I'm saying? It's a squad game. We've got a squad with the starting 11's had a little bit of flow. I appreciate that, but we've got a whole squad that needs to be utilised. It's really important that Lacazette's getting minutes, that Sambi's getting minutes, that Martinelli's getting minutes. When these men come on, they do something. 94th, 95th minute equaliser, Lacazette. Do you know what I'm saying? Ball's coming in from wide, Martinelli. I know Saka got injured and Saka had to go off, but Saka and Smith Rowe were quiet. I'm a massive fan of Saka, massive fan of Smith Rowe, but it can't be them all the time. Odegaard was completely anonymous today. There's question marks about whether it was a foul for their goals or not. Maybe it's a foul, maybe it's not, but it's a contact sport. We have to keep going. We're dawdling on the ball. We're playing really slow. And like I say, we're setting a pace up here, and then we're playing the game down here. We play every single time. When we're playing fast and aggressive, we're getting goals, we're creating opportunities. As soon as we stop and we slow down, we invite the pressure onto ourselves. I don't know who got man of the match today. For me, I think it's Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher, my man of the match. Crazy. Every bad touch onto people. He's just pressing people, aggressive, pushing people. Are we a better team than Crystal Palace? I'd say so. I don't think it's by a lot, but I think we're a better team, man for man, than Crystal Palace. I think our squad is probably worth more money. I think that, you know, we've probably got more big signings. I think that we're a better team, better squad. But their desire, especially from Edouard and Gallagher, just pressing everything constantly. And it was good. So I would give Gallagher man of the match. MacArthur, just checking my notes, how MacArthur stayed on the pitch and how that wasn't a red card, no idea. Big credit to Glenn Murray as well. The stream I was watching, Glenn Murray was in the studio with Ian Wright, and he even said, boy, you know what? Looks like a red card. And that's his brethren. They played together. They're in the same team. They've been in the same team. They know each other. And for him to come out and say that, I respect that. Do you know what I'm saying? Not just toeing the media line. But there were positives, of course. There were positives. I don't want to sound too vexed. The first goal was good work from Pepe. Poor cross. Pepe runs over. And it was a good one too with Pepe and Tomiyasu. They looked like a good partnership on that side. But it wasn't even just that. It was that Pepe took the shot. He's so much better. He's got so much talent when he goes direct. When he doesn't overthink, he runs at people and just goes direct. That's what we need to see from Pepe. That's what he did. Took the ball, quick 1-2, cutting on his left early before defender could set himself, hits the shot. And Gaeta, I think it is, their keeper, not a bad keeper at all, but he taps it, pushes it wide, and Aubameyang's there to be a poacher and to do his thing. And again, after that first 20 minutes, same as against Spurs, same as against other teams, you've come out and just looked really good early on. And it's a good change. Normally under Wenger, sometimes under Emery, we need to concede to start playing better football. It's the opposite way around now. Now we can go out and be aggressive, but we can't see it through. Half-time came at a decent time for us. I thought we were under the cosh a little bit. We needed a little bit of a break. And I don't know what Arteta said, but they come out and scored straight away. That was our time to release our foot, to put our foot back on the gas, and for them to take some of the pressure off of us. And Crystal Palace came out hungrier. They came out hungrier. They come out stronger. And then it was almost like Vieira let us back in the game. It was 2-1. They were on top of us. Pause. And then yeah, they just let their foot off the gas. You know, they kept pressing, and pressing against us, but we were able to just start taking more control. When we have control of the game, we have to score. We have to. Odegaard has saved us with a free kick. Partey is just hitting these shots from wild. They're getting closer and closer. He scored for Ghana on his international break. But we need more goals in this team. Saka, Smith Rowe, Odegaard, they all feel like providers more than goal scorers. I know they have scored goals and they are capable of scoring goals, but we have way more providers than goal scorers. In the January window, if Lacazette is to go, we need to be looking at people to come in and score us goals. We had the third best defensive record last season. We've started slowly this season, but I quite like the look of our defence, generally speaking. We are struggling for goals. We're playing good football. We're creating opportunities. XG and all them stats are through the roof. Final pass into the final third and all the rest of it. And other teams are outscoring us or matching us for goals. We need a goal scorer in January or in somebody else to take the pressure off of Aubameyang, because, you know, like I say, Saka is a guy who can beat a man and whip across. He'll occasionally get a goal. Pepe is somebody who wants to cut in on his left and occasionally get a goal. But these guys are not 15, 20 goal a year wingers and wide men. But like I say, for me, the key thing is Arteta using his entire bench. Martinelli comes off the bench, quality performance for the, you know, it's a short time, 10 minutes, but loads of energy, bags of energy, not getting the support that he needs, but still trying his best. And Lacazette looks like he could be out of the club in January, but like I said on the podcast of X and Rants, you know, he goes into the category of solid servant for the club. You know, not a legend, but comes on. He could just throw in a nonsense performance. He don't care. He could be gone in a few months, but he wants to play. He wants to fight. He wants to push for things, and he gets us the equalising goal. So, you know, there were moments. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard. You know what I'm saying? If you're an Arsenal fan, you'll know what I'm saying. We have bits and pieces. We have some goods, and we had a decent transfer window. We invested in the team, and they're playing good football. I don't want this to paper over the cracks and be like, yeah, cool, we're cool. It's just a little bit of coaching. I don't think Arteta did a lot wrong. To be honest with you, I'm looking at how he set out. I'm looking at the first 10, 15 minutes. I'm saying, cool, but we need to be more professional in game. We need to know when to manage the game. We need to know when to go long. We need to know when to play football. Both their goals, good finishes, quality goals, but they both came from our mistakes. Sambi laying, like, you know, just sitting on the ball for too long. Partey sitting on the ball for too long. We keep it ticking. We keep the ball moving. We could easily have won that game 3-0. Easily. It feels like I know that we scored late on and we rescued a point, but for me, it's 2 points dropped because we should have been in cruise control, especially after the first 20, 30 minutes. We could have been 3-0 up like we were against Spurs. 3-0, maybe 3-1 for me is what would be a justified scoreline. But yeah, I mean, Conor Gallagher for me, everywhere, working really, really hard. You know, we need someone a little bit like that. We still feel a little bit rigid in what we do. We still don't feel completely flexible. But listen, I'm sure it will come. That's all I got to say right now. I'm kind of vexed, but, you know, after 30 minutes, we lose our sharpness, we lose our shape a little bit. And it's like we run ourselves into the ground. The fitness levels need to be higher because I'm seeing other people in the Premier League overrun us. So it's not impossible. I'm not asking for Captain America levels of fitness, but I'm asking for the same levels of fitness that these other men have got. But it's game management. If we haven't got the fitness, if whatever the situation might be, we need to manage the game smartly. And that's what we're not doing right now. And it's 2 points dropped ultimately. But congratulations to Crystal Palace. Vieira, club legend. Obviously, I hope he does well. It's annoying that it come against us, but, you know, looking at the way he's set up, I'm confident he's going to have a good management career. Who knows what's going to happen in the future? So congratulations to them. Conor Gallagher, my man of the match. We go again on Friday. And if we play like this against Villa on Friday, we'll get smoked, you know, and we will need to use the bench, use Martinelli, use Lacazette. Maitland-Niles is there as well. We need to use these guys. Do you know what I'm saying? The starting 11, I'm not saying they're not good enough. The starting 11's good, but we need to know when to rotate fresh legs and when to see when things aren't working and actively change them and be a manager. Do you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, bruv. We go again on Friday. Thanks for tuning in. Next time. Safe.